Melody Sherry, when we talk about true resilience, this is what it looks like. This isn't luck. This isn't a story of overnight success or a sudden breakthrough that appeared out of nowhere. This is years of hard work, dedication, and sheer determination. It is the result of choosing to rise above heartbreak, chaos, and public embarrassment, and refusing to let any of it define you. Melody Sherry is living proof that when you stay focused on your goals, doors that once seemed permanently closed will eventually swing wide open, not just for you, but for the next generation. And that is the essence of her story. She has shown, through her actions and the life she is building, that legacy is more important than instant gratification. Today, we're going to break down how Melody has turned trials into triumphs, heartbreak into opportunity, and ordinary moments into extraordinary milestones. Before we dive in, I want you to pay close attention because this isn't just about one woman achieving success. This is about building something that lasts, creating generational wealth, and mentoring the next generation. By the end of this video, you'll understand why Melody Sherry's story is not just inspiring, it's a blueprint for anyone who has faced adversity and wants to create something that matters. To fully appreciate Melody's journey, we have to go back to the fire she walked through. Many of us remember her marriage to Martel Holt, a union that unfortunately ended in one of the most public and messy divorces reality television has ever seen. It wasn't just a separation. It was a storm of betrayal, scandal, and heartbreak. Lies were exposed, secrets were revealed, and a side relationship with Arian Curry was laid bare for the world to witness. What makes this even more challenging is that 4 children were caught in the middle of it all. Most people, when faced with that kind of pressure, would have retreated. They might have hidden away, broken down, or accepted defeat, but not Melody. Instead of letting her past define her, she transformed that pain into a driving force. She refused to be a victim of circumstance. She refused to let the mistakes or actions of others dictate the course of her life. Instead, she used them as a catalyst to push herself forward. She chose to focus on what she could control: her dreams, her family, and the legacy she wanted to create. From the very beginning, Melody had a vision. While others around her were embroiled in gossip, speculation, and drama, she was quietly building her empire. She founded 7th Avenue Beauty from the ground up, pouring her heart, mind, and energy into something tangible and meaningful. This wasn't just about creating a brand, it was about building a future, securing independence, and providing opportunities for her children that she knew they deserved. While other cast members were distracted by arguments and petty disputes, Melody kept her eyes on the prize. She understood that true success isn't about being loud or having the most screen time. It's about consistency, vision, and follow-through. Fast forward to one of the most powerful moments in Melody's career, New York Fashion Week. For many, this might seem like just a single event, but for Melody, it was the culmination of years of persistence and dedication. She didn't just walk in with her products casually placed on a table or shoved into a corner. No, she made an impact. Her 7th Avenue Beauty products were backstage, featured prominently, and were being used by professional models. This wasn't simply a publicity stunt, it was a statement. Melody was showing the world that she had arrived, and she had arrived on her own terms. And then there's her daughter Mariah. At just 13 years old, Mariah debuted her own tennis line on that same runway. Think about that for a moment. While most teenagers are navigating middle school, Melody's daughter was learning firsthand what it means to be a young entrepreneur, to create something from scratch, and to step into spaces that many adults have yet to enter. Standing alongside her mother, Mariah was witnessing legacy building in real time. This moment wasn't just about fashion or products, it was about mentorship, empowerment, and creating a future where her children are prepared to walk through doors she has already opened. Melody promised years ago that she would knock down doors for her children, and in that moment, she was keeping that promise in the most visible, undeniable way. While Melody was shining on one of the biggest stages in the fashion world, Martel Holt was making headlines for all the wrong reasons. From drama with Arian Curry to custody battles and circulating rumors about his personal life, it seems almost like clockwork. Every time Melody levels up, Martel's name somehow pops up in the news. Some fans even speculate that this is intentional, a way for him to attempt to steal attention or create distractions. But here's the undeniable truth. The more he tries to generate noise, the more obvious the gap becomes. Melody is building, creating, and evolving. Martell is stuck recycling headlines and dealing with legal battles. Melody is walking runways and creating generational wealth. Martell is walking into courtrooms. And fans can see it. They recognize that Melody isn't just surviving, she's thriving, and she's doing it with grace and intention. Her journey serves as a reminder that success isn't measured by drama or attention. It's measured by impact, growth, and the legacy you leave behind. Melody's success isn't just personal, it's communal. She's bringing people along with her, building a culture of support and upliftment. Her private Facebook group with over 4,400 members is a thriving ecosystem where she connects with fans, shares updates, and provides guidance. There's no drama, no distractions, just pure focus on growth, empowerment, and community building. Then there's her SAB executive team, with dedicated individuals like Canavius and Miss Deborah working tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure that 7th Avenue Beauty continues to expand and thrive. These aren't just employees, they are part of a movement, a vision that Melody has cultivated. She uplifts them, recognizes their efforts, and ensures that everyone who supports her also shines. That is true leadership. That is vision in motion. Melody has created a culture where success isn't just measured in profits or exposure, it's measured in the ability to lift others as you climb. Now let's focus on Mariah, a 13-year-old girl launching her own tennis line at New York Fashion Week. It's not just about fashion, it's about exposure, confidence, and representation. Melody made a deliberate choice to share the spotlight with her daughter rather than making it all about herself. This wasn't just parenting, it was mentorship, vision, and the embodiment of legacy building. By showing Mariah how to navigate business, fashion, and public spaces at such a young age, Melody is ensuring that her daughter is prepared to inherit a world of opportunities that many adults won't even see. This act of passing the torch is what separates true leaders from those who simply succeed in isolation. Melody's focus isn't just on her own accomplishments, it's on creating a future where her children can thrive and continue building on the foundation she has laid. Melody isn't stopping at Fashion Week. From launching new products like Rose and Peach body elixirs to hosting live giveaways and creating engaging content for her fans, she consistently sets the bar higher for what life after reality TV can look like. While others in her industry are still caught up in old storylines or petty drama, Melody is moving forward, expanding, and showing the world what it means to evolve and level up. She's no longer just a cast member, she's a standard, a blueprint, and a model for anyone looking to turn adversity into achievement. To truly understand Melody's glow, you have to go back to the fire she walked through. Her marriage to Martell Holt was one of the most public, messy, and emotionally taxing storylines we've ever seen on reality TV. Lies, betrayals, and scandals unfolded before the cameras, including a side relationship with Ariane Curry, leaving 4 children caught in the crossfire. For most people, that kind of turmoil would have crushed their spirit and derailed any chance of personal or professional growth. But not Melody. Rather than allowing heartbreak to define her, she used it as fuel to ignite her own path forward. While others around her got lost in drama, rumors, and distractions, Melody focused on what mattered most: her vision for her family, her business, and her future. Her resilience became her superpower, and what we see today as a triumphant glow-up is the result of years of deliberate, focused effort and unwavering determination. This is proof that your past, no matter how painful, does not have to dictate your future. Melody has taken every challenge and turned it into an opportunity to rise higher, to grow stronger, and to lead with purpose. Fast forward to New York Fashion Week, and Melody was not just making an appearance, she was making history. Her products weren't simply displayed backstage. They were featured front and center, used by professional models, and recognized as high-quality innovations in the beauty and fashion industry. And the real jaw-dropper? Her 13-year-old daughter, Mariah, made her own fashion debut, launching a tennis line that captured the attention of attendees, media, and fashion insiders. While most teens are navigating middle school, Mariah is learning firsthand the principles of business, entrepreneurship, and high-level fashion, all under her mother's guidance. This is generational mentorship in action, a living demonstration of how opportunity paired with preparation can create life-changing outcomes. Melody promised herself and her children that she would open doors for them, and she's keeping that promise in the most spectacular way imaginable. Meanwhile, Martell Holt seems to be repeating the same cycles of drama that have defined his public image for years. Custody battles, court appearances, and social media controversies dominate his headlines, creating a stark contrast with Melody's trajectory. Every time Melody reaches a new milestone, Martell's name seems to surface in attempts to reclaim attention or distract from her success. But the difference is clear to everyone watching. Melody is building something lasting, meaningful, and empowering, while Martell is mired in chaos and controversy. This contrast highlights one of the most important truths about success. Consistency beats chaos, vision beats distraction, and resilience beats excuses. Fans have noticed, and more people are rooting for Melody, not because she's perfect, but because she exemplifies what it looks like to take control of your story and rise above adversity.
Melody's rise isn't about clout, revenge, or drama. It's about building a legacy. Her story reminds us that heartbreak, betrayal, and public scrutiny are not roadblocks if you refuse to let them define your trajectory. She has transformed every personal setback into a professional breakthrough, using every challenge as an opportunity to teach her children the values of hard work, perseverance, and strategic thinking. Martell may make headlines for the wrong reasons, but Melody is creating headlines for the right reasons: innovation, empowerment, and results that inspire others to chase their dreams. One of the most remarkable aspects of Melody's journey is not just what she has accomplished for herself, but the community she has built around her vision. Her private Facebook group, with over 4,400 members, serves as a platform for connection, support, and mentorship. In this space, Melody engages directly with her fans, listens to their feedback, and builds relationships that extend far beyond the transactional nature of social media. Her executive team, including Canavius and Miss Deborah, plays a pivotal role in advancing 7th Avenue Beauty, ensuring that every product launch, campaign, and event aligns with Melody's vision for quality, empowerment, and inclusivity. But Melody's leadership goes beyond the numbers. She ensures that every person who supports her has the opportunity to shine, demonstrating that true leadership is about lifting others as you climb. This isn't just business savvy, it's a blueprint for how vision, action, and community can work together to create generational impact. Her daughter, Mariah's runway debut, is a perfect example of this philosophy in action. By mentoring Mariah in business, branding, and fashion at such a young age, Melody is teaching her not just how to succeed in the present, but how to carry that knowledge forward into the future. This is legacy building in real time, a powerful demonstration of how one person's vision can influence the next generation. From launching innovative products like Rose and Peach body elixirs to hosting giveaways and engagement events, Melody continues to raise the bar for what life after reality TV can look like. She has transformed her story from one of struggle and heartbreak into a narrative of growth, opportunity, and triumph that resonates far beyond the screen. What sets Melody apart from many of her peers in reality television is her unwavering focus on purpose over clout. Every runway appearance, every product launch, every media feature is intentional. It's not about proving anyone wrong or winning arguments online. It's about building something lasting for her children, her supporters, and herself. 7th Avenue Beauty is not a side hustle. It's a brand built on quality, empowerment, and resilience. Fans aren't just purchasing products, they're buying into a vision, a mission, and a movement that Melody has spent years cultivating. She proves that reality TV can be more than fleeting fame. It can be a launchpad to meaningful, lasting success. By staying true to her values and mission, Melody shows that when you focus on what truly matters, your actions will always speak louder than words. Her children are observing everything, learning from her discipline, her strategic thinking, and her ability to turn obstacles into opportunities. Mariah isn't just debuting at Tennis Line, she's gaining confidence, exposure, and the skills needed to thrive in business and life. Melody's other children are witnessing a model of resilience and focus that will serve them for years to come. This is generational empowerment in action, and it's exactly what sets Melody apart as a role model, not just a reality TV star. Melody Cherie didn't just survive reality TV drama, she transformed it into fuel for her empire. While others focused on petty arguments or past grievances, Melody remained laser-focused on her goals, demonstrating that discipline and vision will always outlast chaos. Every milestone she achieves is a testament to her resilience, from red carpet appearances to teaching Mariah the value of entrepreneurship and visibility. In contrast, Martell Holt continues to navigate courtrooms, controversies, and social media scandals, highlighting the stark difference between building a legacy and recycling drama. Fans see the difference, and they're rooting for Melody more than ever. Her mother-daughter moments are redefining what legacy looks like on reality TV, proving that success isn't about the spotlight, it's about the impact you create and the lives you uplift along the way. Mariah's debut isn't just a fashion moment, it's a masterclass in confidence, exposure, and business education. Melody is showing her children that opportunities don't simply appear, they're created through vision, preparation, and courage. Meanwhile, 7th Avenue Beauty continues to break barriers in the beauty industry, proving that a strong foundation, commitment to quality, and intentional action are the keys to long-term success. Melody is not just building a brand, she's shaping a movement, showing viewers that reality TV can be a stepping stone to something much bigger and more meaningful than temporary fame. Melody Cherie's story is far from over. NYFW was just a chapter, not the finale. She has hinted at bigger collaborations, new product launches, and opportunities that will continue to elevate her platform while bringing her children along for the journey. This isn't just a moment, it's a movement. Melody is redefining what success looks like after reality TV, turning heartbreak into power, trials into triumphs, and personal vision into a legacy that will outlast any fleeting drama. She isn't seeking validation or revenge. She's demonstrating that focus, discipline, and resilience are far more powerful than any argument or gossip headline. Her story is inspiring women, moms, and aspiring entrepreneurs everywhere, proving that with intention and determination, nothing is impossible. Melody's children are witnessing history in the making. Mariah isn't just learning how to walk the runway, she's learning how to walk through doors her mother opened, gaining confidence, business acumen, and life lessons that will serve her indefinitely. Her other children are seeing a blueprint for success in action. Setbacks are temporary, persistence is essential, and legacy is created through consistent effort, vision, and empowerment. Meanwhile, Martell Holt continues to spiral, creating headlines for all the wrong reasons. Every contrast reinforces a simple truth. Resilience beats chaos, vision beats drama, and consistency beats distraction. Melody Cherie's story is a powerful reminder that heartbreak, betrayal, and criticism don't have to define your life. She has taken some of the most challenging moments of her journey, from public heartbreak and messy divorces to navigating life under the scrutiny of reality television, and transformed them into fuel for her biggest successes. From pageants to building a multi-million-dollar brand to walking the runway with her daughter, Melody has created a story that inspires everywhere. The cast can throw shade, Martell can try to create distractions, Arian can rant online all she wants. None of it can stop what is already in motion. Melody is intentional, focused, and unstoppable.
When you are chosen, when you are focused, and when you are committed to your vision, no obstacle can prevent your progress. Melody is not only thriving, she's creating opportunities for her children, her team, and her community. Her story is proof that true success is measured not just in fame or wealth, but in the legacy you build, the people you uplift, and the example you set for the next generation. This is what it looks like to take control of your life, overcome adversity, and create something that truly matters. What can you take from Melody's story to fuel your own success? Comment below.